Fish keeping is an awesome hobby. The dilemma comes with fish tubing. The practice of fish tubing with YouTube could be regarded as tricks in trade and matches box in business. In 2017, January, this channel started. It grew throughout the year into 2018, to become a renowned channel, sharing diverse information about fish keeping, trade and the fish tubing community itself. During 2018, I met several persons, whom also were seeking to grow and become known as a reputable fish tubing channel. Mid-2018, something happened. A clear division was made within the community. Sad to say, this division still exists today. Some of you may even be oblivious to this fact, supporting those not considered persons with astute character in the hobby. Many fish tubers fear speaking about this, considering that they may lose subscribers or become hated. To me, that's bull. I remember some small fish tubing channels were highlighted by me during my earlier years as a fish tuber. These channels were highlighted as channels to watch. I literally used my channel to promote their channel, not expecting anything in return. That's just me. Today, there are amongst the group of guys having sleepless nights working to limit the progress of persons entering into the hobby, or persons like myself, whom they might feel talks too much mouth and just doesn't fit into their social group. I remember placing videos asking my viewers to check them out. After several months had passed, it was noticed that some persons whom I myself, along with other fish tubers, used to have cool shares during streams, no longer shared communications. Comments would be left by some persons on some videos. I however noticed that, while responding to other viewers' comments, mine was just ignored. I realized this had metastasized into a full-grown division within the group of fish tubers I followed in the past. Regardless of this issue, being ignorant of what was really going on, I continued to watch and comment on several videos. After a few months following my publication of videos sharing my opinions on several fish tubers' channel, and their purpose, I realized the degree of hate and division grew. Upon reviewing comments made on some channels and video shares for about 6 weeks, it was clear that some of those channel owners who were once a part of group of persons I promoted and spoke highly of, began to troll my channel. These channel owners would have noticed that I have blocked them from my channel, thus they created new accounts, to cause irreputable damage to my channel and character. It was never in my intention at any time to respond to comments and sporadic chants and threats, made by these unintelligent folks. I realized the possible implications such actions would have and opted not to. In one instance, some created over 20+ accounts, with the purpose of taunting my channel. This was never going to stop my channel or myself from going forward. In Season 2 of fishtubers Are Creators, Steve from Warrior Planted Tank shared a piece which looked at prejudice in fish keeping. I believe this do exist and that many fishtubers now are just hypocrites. Some fishtubers' mere goal is to become friend with you just like a leech, and as soon as they get what they want, they fall off and go their way. Fish keeping in Jamaica is not a big hobby. It is expensive and it has just a few players. If I wanted to have a channel for the mere popularity on YouTube, making thousands of dollars, I could do 2 things in Jamaica and become rich overnight. 1. Follow dancehall artiste, being a critic and commentator on their songs. Easy thing dat 2. Follow politics, comment and be critical. I refuse to both due to my belief and the fear for family's safety. Fish keeping has been a passion for me for years, and of such I decided to create this channel. The purpose of this channel was never initially to have a global viewership. It was geared at inspiring my fellow Jamaicans to become a part of this hobby. So after over 800+ videos, I have only 1,800+ subscribers. I am still delighted and grateful. I have grown to accept situations and be the instrument of change. I can assure you that if I was probably of a different color, not using cheat mechanisms which direct viewership from other platforms to my channel, and not having the strategy whereby which I manipulate metadata which allows dumb fools, according to a fish tuber, that is affluent within the hobby now, to follow and subscribe to my channel. I would be successful. I have learned years ago within my former place of residence, that you should never allow circumstances to dictate to you. You should dictate circumstance. I am beginning to love the peeps I am currently friends with today. Within the fish keeping community I accept the fact that humility allows for greater audiences, however loud noise attracts the wrong crowd. One of your primary goal on YouTube should be to share knowledge and respect everyone for whom they are. This, however, does not suggest in any shape or form that you cannot criticize, or that everything shared is correct. You can correct in love and share opinions for corrective measures. I remember months ago when Rob93 Aquatics was like 50 plus subscribers. I remember Aquafunk early years. Oh my word, I remember Heath from Thirsty Rabbit Tanks 2U channel. I enjoyed the surge of Scott from King and Queen Cichlid. There are so many channels I have come to love and make it a habit of following them. I do miss Dion 2000, Raccoon Creek Aquatics, Laughing Squid, and DPK Aquariums, along with many others whom I came to know through this medium. These guys all have one thing in common: they refuse to be negative about anything. I have met many great persons during the past year, and I know more individuals have added their voice in fish keeping and will surge soon. This to me is awesome. As I end this discourse, it is important that you remember this: never let your problems get you down, always stay focused and hold your ground. In addition to the above mentioned, remember your channel cannot grow in a vacuum. Become visible, respect each other's privacy, and where possible show empathy with persons and their circumstances. Help each other grow, don't be selfish. If you made me Raliegh from Fish Keeping Jamaica your enemy, that's okay. Life has its rewards and punishments. Do you think you are untouchable? Be smart and get back to the hobby. Let's have fun and stay informed. Regards, Raliegh.